Hi everybody, welcome to NarcShield. My name is Jennifer and I want to say right out the gate that I really do appreciate all of you that have been coming to the channel and watching the videos. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe by hitting the button below and helping me to grow the channel. It's really exciting. I'm super happy that I'm here today being able to share this stuff with you, and I'm getting more comfortable. So thank you so much for having patience with me. I've actually opened my back door to let my cat kind of go back and forth onto my screened-in porch, so hopefully she does not interrupt us tonight. So, yes, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys coming here. It means a lot to me, and I hope that it's helping some people. So I promised you that I was going to do a video on no contact. Hopefully it's going to be a short one. It will be packed full of information, and even though it's going to be packed full of information, it's going to be really hard to do. And so I'm not going to lie, it is extremely hard to go no contact. A lot of people think that they go no contact, but they're not really going no contact. So in order to get over your trauma bond, which is the addiction to the process of being with this person, or basically addicted to the person, you have to go no contact. And if you are a narcissist watching, you're going to learn all of this information, and you will be doing this to the person and re-victimizing them. But that's okay, because you know what? They need to be away from you anyway. And so it's happened to me before, and you know what? It was the best thing for me. So I actually was like, you know what? Thank you, God, for that. It didn't feel good in the moment, but I got used to it, and I was really thankful for the process because it's really what I needed. So no contact is this. It is not talking to the narcissist. It is not texting the narcissist. It is not emailing the narcissist. It is not driving by their work, going to their work, stopping by, mailing them anything, buying them anything, sending it through Amazon. It is not talking to their friends, calling their family members, texting them, contacting them in any way. It is not showing up anywhere that you know that they normally hang out. It is none of those things. It is blocking them on all social media accounts or closing your social media accounts until you are over the trauma bond. It is you literally wiping them out of your life as if you never met them. You are also not to talk about them with your friends, with your family. If you need to go to counseling and talk about it, that's one thing. But literally talking about them is a trigger, and it keeps you in this cycle. It keeps you in your emotional thinking. So as hard as it is, you really don't even need to be talking about them. Now, I know it's difficult if you are going through a divorce and you have children and you're like trying to separate things in the house and that kind of thing. You still don't need to talk to them. There are apps that I believe that, I know here in North Carolina, they have this app, and I think it's fantastic that they've come out with this, where people can just talk through that. And it keeps people, because the courts can see it, and you can use it in court if you need to. So it keeps people staying on task, only talking about what they need to talk about. You need to keep it at only about the kids. You're going to pick the kids up at 2 o'clock and, that kind of thing. You're not going to get into, I really can't believe that you acted that way when you picked up the kids today. It really is childish of you. And then you just kind of get in this whole world. It's none of that. We want to keep it to the point, what you need to talk about, and that's it. If you guys are going to be petty, fighting back and forth, it's because you're really wanting to have contact with them and vice versa, and you're not going to get you're staying in the loop of the contrast, and it's unhealthy. It's very toxic, and you're not going to get through it. You're going to be in your emotional thinking. It's going to wear you out. And you're not going to be able to think about the court case that you need to be working on anyway, because you're going to be worrying about what they're thinking and doing. So it's best to pretend they don't exist. You need to get through the trauma bond. Now later, when you get through the trauma bond, if somebody brings them up or something like that, and this is going to be way later, it's not going to bother you so much. It might a little bit, but nowhere near what it's going to do to you right now, because you are in it. You are in this all the cortisol and all that dumped into your body right now. And so you're in all the feels. So you could be, your emotions are very heightened because you're being smeared. It could be that you are in a court case and they're just dragging it out. And that's what they do. It's not about the kids. It's really about just hurting you and draining your pockets and that kind of thing. I once had someone say that to me. They were like, my pockets are deeper than your pockets. And they thought that was so funny. It really did bother me, but you know what? I still did what I needed to do and it worked out. So, and I had nothing. So, you can get through it. It's not going to be fun, but you cannot, if somebody brings them up, you just say, you know, because I've had this happen where it's like, oh, I saw your ex at blah, 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 and they were kissing blah, blah, blah. And you're like, why do you tell me this stuff? This is the worst time you could possibly be telling me this stuff. I'm trying to get over it, and you're getting me all amped up again. And so if your friends or anybody is bringing it up, you need to just say, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about him right now. I don't want to talk about her right now. You know, we're dealing with it. Let's talk about something else, something more positive. And yeah, if their friends are trying to contact you, or they're showing up where you're at, or their family members, you may have to create some strong boundaries and just say, look, you know, we're in the thick of everything right now, and I don't mean to be mean, but we need to get through all of this, and then later we can talk and that kind of thing. You can be nice about it. You don't need to be ugly. You can be really nice about it, but it's for your own good. And I know it doesn't seem fair. I said this, everybody else has said this to me when we're talking about trying to get through it. It's like, but it's not fair that I have to change everything. It's not fair that I can't go to this particular place with my friends or whatever, talking to them and just living your normal life or doing your social media the way. I know it's not fair, but it's not about being fair. It's actually about being kind to you and getting through an addiction process. And getting through an addiction is not easy. It's work, and you're going to have to do some of the work, and it's not going to be easy. That's why you need people like myself and friends who understand about the trauma bonds, and they can help you get through it when you're going through it. You know, people will contact me, or I've even done it in the past. You know, I'm having a bad day. I'm thinking about this person and I really miss them. And it's like, you just kind of support each other. I understand how you feel. That must be really bad. You can't really tell them what to do, but you can still remind them and guide them, and it's really up to them. And if they make a mistake and they do slip, do not beat this person up. Just remind them what's best, because what's going to happen is they're going to realize that they made a mistake because they're going to be hurting again, and they're going to be kicking themselves, beating themselves up about it, and they're going to go through, it's like it's a worse depression each time, because you're just feeling more and more worthless when this person is doing it. If you are the one who broke up with the narcissist or trying to get away from a narcissist, whether it's a friend, a family member, whatever, getting out of the workplace where you were working with people that were narcissist, whatever relationship that it is, know this: there are Hoovers, and they will try to get back with you just to dump you. So if you're the one who walked away and you have your dignity and you have your power and control, that is not okay with them. So they may try to bring you back into the golden period again just to dump you. And you need to be aware of this, because it hurts like hell when you fall for it. And they will definitely, if you're the one who's done it, be trying so hard to get back in that door and just be able to screw you in another way down the road. I'm telling you, and it hurts really bad. I know you don't want to hear it, and I know for the normal people that may be watching this, it sounds crazy, but it's true. That's why you people who are like normal on the outside, you're wondering why these people show up together, and you were like, I thought they were not together. Or like, I thought they were broken up. This one person said that they weren't together. It's been like for a year or 6 months, and yet Every now and again, they're showing up with this person. It's because of the cycles of abuse that's going on, just so you know. But also, they want that power and control, and they need to be the ones who do the breaking up, and nobody likes to be the one who is being dumped, not even us. So you will want to contact them, just kind of like them with the Hoovers, because it's kind of, each person is addicted to each other in different ways and need different things from each other. But you're not going to be feeling good, and you're going to want to be feeling better, and you're going to want to reach out. And there are going to be moments where you can't stand them and you're like, I never want to speak to them again. And then there's going to be times when you're feeling like crap and you're in your bed. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to brush your teeth. You don't want to brush your hair. You don't want to eat, or you want to eat everything in the house. Oh my gosh, I know. And I wish I could hug each and every one of you, because it is horrible going through it. And so I don't want to scare you from doing it, but you're going to have to pull up your big boy boots or your big girl panties and do it for yourself, because you love yourself. And you know what? You're going to get through it, and you're going to sparkle and shine again, and you're going to make all your dreams come true that you never thought you could do, because these people were too jealous of you and they would try to talk you out of things. People who are jealous of you, they will talk bad, and they'll even about things that you're trying. So people, let's just say somebody's jealous of me. They would talk bad about me doing this channel right now, or they would smear me in some way and try to abuse me in some way, or re-victimize me, or whatever. But when you get to a certain place in your life after dealing with all of this stuff, you don't care, because guess what? You care about you, and they have their own issues that they need to deal with, and maybe they wish they were doing some of the things that you're doing, and maybe at some point they are someone who you are able to help in some way. So you just never know. Everybody's on their own journey, so we don't need to be judging them. So if somebody's trying to abuse me in some silly way by talking bad about me, fine, you go ahead and do that. And let's not worry about that stuff. And I'll just pray for you guys, because we're all just trying to love ourselves and be good to our families and friends, and make time for what's the most important to us in our lives, and not waste them on toxic relationships and things like that. So I hope that you can do this no contact. I know you can. It's going to be difficult, but I know you can do it. So I hope that these videos that I put out is kind of like holding your hand through the process. I might not be able to be there with you in person, but I can be there for you in this way. And this is how I choose to help people out and make sure that you smile and shine again. All right, off to the next video. I love you. You can do it. Bye.